howdy doody doody do. Ho, ho, ho. Well, howdy doody, kids, and hiya, Mr. Smith. Hi, little guy, howdy doody. And Clarabelle, would you look at all the boys and girls at home out there? Hi, kids. And boys and girls in the gallery, what time is it?
Howdy doody! It's howdy doody time. It's howdy doody time. Bob Smith said howdy do. Say howdy do to you. Let's give a round of cheer for howdy doody here. It's time to start the show. So kids, let's go.
Well, hi, kids, and hi, everybody. Mr. Smith, and Mr. Smith, would you hurry and come over here today because boy, I got a wonderful surprise for you and for all the kids, too. Surprise for me? Is the surprise for Clarabelle, too, howdy doody? Or just you and me? Oh, no, it's a surprise for Clarabelle, too, and it's a surprise for everybody. Well, come on now, tell us, what is it? Here's Clarabelle, and here I am, and we're all set. Now, what is it, howdy doody? Well, I can't do it that fast, Mr. Smith. You got to give me a couple seconds to get ready, and then after I get ready, I'll tell you, okay? Well, I know, but that isn't nice to say you have a surprise and then keep us in suspense. How long will it take you, Howdy? Oh, I don't know. Suppose you go over with the kids in a peanut gallery for, just a couple of seconds. Suppose you count up to 20 with the kids, and I'll let you know when I'm ready, okay? Well, all right. Is that all right with you, Clarabelle? All right, now, any of you kids know about the surprise?
No.
You don't know about the surprise. How about this little girl? You stand up, sweetie, and tell me, what's your name?
Melody.
Melody, do you know about Howdy Doody surprise? You do? I think she's fooling us. I don't think she knows. Any of you kids know?
No.
This little girl, do you know?
Yes.
What do you think it is? Stand up and tell me, what's your name?
Helen.
Helen. What? You don't know what the surprise is, though, do you? Huh? Oh, she's fooling us, too. Let's count up to 20. Now, we have to hide our eyes so we won't see. Now, come on. Everybody hide your eyes. You kids at home, do this, too. Now, come on. We'll count to 20. Now, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No peeking. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No peeking. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, how do you think I look, Mr. Smith? Well, look at Howdy Doody. What have you got on there? Look what it says, kids. Ask Howdy Doody. Well, that is a surprise, Howdy. What's it supposed to be? Well, I'll tell you what it is, Mr. Smith. You see, I've been reading so much mail, and, it's wonderful the way the boys and girls write me such wonderful letters, and a lot of the kids, Mr. Smith, they ask me questions. You know how they do. Yes, I guess a lot of the kids, they want to know how to do some certain thing, and what do? Well, they ask Howdy Doody. Is that your surprise, Howdy? Well, sure it is, Mr. Smith, and you see, I have a lot of problems to settle between, some little brothers fight together, and some brothers and sisters fight, and others ask that I sing them special songs, and they might ask me to help them get well, or how to make some things, and to do their homework for them. Yeah, but you never do them anything like that. How do you never help them with homework, do you? Well, no, because you're not supposed to, Mr. Smith. You know, I could do a lot of help with the kids with their homework, and their daddies and mommies could too, but the teachers give the kids homework to see how they can think by themselves. Isn't that right? Yes, that's right, Howdy. Never ask to have anybody help you with your homework, because that's what the teachers don't want. You know that, don't you? Oh, sure, Mr. Smith. But, you know, as part of my duties as president of all the kids, it's sort of my duty to answer all the questions as well as I can. So from now on, here's my big surprise. I'm going to have a very special Ask Howdy Doody Day. And when I have these days, I'll pick up some mail from the various questions that have been sent in by the kids, and we'll try to answer them, okay? Well, wonderful. All right, now let me see. Clarabelle, we probably have some letters here. Here's a letter, Howdy. Is this one that you plan to answer for today? Well, you can't get out of this thing, Mr. Smith. Would you help me? Oh, aren't you going to wear that? Oh, okay. Well, we'll take this away. Thank you very much. And Howdy, you can sit here. What's the matter, Howdy? What's the matter? Oh, you laughed. I think I'm embarrassed. No, you're not embarrassed. Now, come on, sit up here. That's all right. Here, now, you sit here, and this is the first letter. Now, are you going to read this one, Howdy? What is this message here? Who is this for? Well, they're all for me, Mr. Smith, but go ahead. You kind of read it, because this hat keeps falling off my head. All right, I'll read it. Let me see. This says, Dear Howdy Doody, my name is Francis Treathen, and I am 9. My little friend Mary Guerin is only 2 years old, so I am writing for her. Mary is not feeling well, but she says that Howdy Doody makes her feel better. And she asked me to ask Howdy Doody to please sing a happy song for her. Will you do it, please? Thank you, your friend, Francis Treathen from Mount Holly, New Jersey. Well, are you going to do that for little Mary, Howdy Doody? Well, I certainly am going to do it, Mr. Smith. If any of my songs cheer up little Mary, then why don't you run over there to the piano and let me sing my Start Today with a Song, okay? Song? What do you mean, song? Huh? Well, that's what it is. It's a song, and it's called Start Today with a Song. So you play my Start Today with a Song, okay? Oh, I'm glad you didn't say sing, but that's okay. All right, Howdy, you go right ahead now. Let me hear you do this one here. Oh, start the day with a song. You'll be full of pep before long. It will wake you up, shake you up. If you start to sing, you will hop right out with a zing. Start the day with a song, and you'll find that nothing goes wrong. There is no better way to have a happy day. So start off each day with a song, la 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 la. Start off each day with a song. Good going, Howdy Doody. Well, I think you answered your first letter very, very good. Now you're going to get it any more, Howdy? Well, I'd like to, Mr. Smith, and you get the next letter there ready, would you, please? All right, now let me see. That one. Oh, here's a letter from Haddon Heights, New Jersey that says, Dear Howdy, I am one of your best friends, and I like your show, but I wish you would do me a favor. I am 10 years old, and my friends tell me that someday I ought to be in the movies. They say I look like Jennifer Jones, and I hope they're right because I think Jennifer Jones is real pretty. I thought maybe you could give me some help about how I can get in the movies because you're a television star, and that's something like being a movie star, I think. Love, Lila Perkowski of Haddon Heights, New Jersey. Well, Howdy Doody, that's a pretty tough one. What are you going to do about that? Oh, I'm all set to do something, Mr. Smith. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do, you see. First of all, I'm going to do my very best to answer this letter and all the rest of the letters that we ever get, Mr. Smith. So this isn't really as tough as it sounds because, Lila, you watch us closely, and we're going to give you a demonstration of what it feels like and maybe what it's like to be in the movies. Well, Howdy Doody, how are you going to do that? We need camera, and we need lights, and we need a lot of things that we don't have. Did you know that? Well, that's where you're a fool, Mr. Smith. Oh, now, I'm going to be the actor, and we need an actress, and we need a costume, and we need a script, and we need a camera, and first, Mr. Smith, you get some little girl out of the peanut gallery to be an actress, would you? And we'll show Lila what we mean. Well, all right. Now, let me see. How about this little girl right here? You think you could be an actress? You think you could? All right, you tell me. What is your name? Sandra what? All right, Sandra. Do you know Jennifer Jones? Well, I think that Howdy Doody wants you to do something like Jennifer Jones does it. Howdy, we have the actress. Now, what are we going to have next? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Mr. Smith. Now, what we're going to, first of all, we're going to do a little part of a wonderful little act that I think that all the boys and girls would like. And we got a wonderful costume for little Sandra to wear. And Clarabelle, would you get it, please? Clarabelle, do you know about this? Oh, look at Clarabelle. Howdy, this looks like... Why, this looks like real ermine, Howdy, is it? You bet your life it's real ermine, Mr. Smith. As a matter of fact, it's the part of the costume that Jennifer Jones wore herself in the wonderful movie called The Portrait of Jenny. Portrait of Jenny. Did you ever hear that movie? Never even heard of it, Howdy. Well, of course you didn't, Mr. Smith, because it hasn't even opened yet. It won't open till March 23rd at the Rivoli Theater. Well, all right, come on. We'll see what we do now. What, do you know how to put on these things? I don't know very much about this. Gotta make Sandra look nice here. This looks like it's a jacket, so you can put this on. That's the girl. This must button up here. Howdy Doody, I hope you know what you're doing here. I hope you're not leading us on a goose chase. You know what you're doing, boy? Well, you just do what I tell you, Mr. Smith, and boy, you'll be surprised. Well, okay. Let me see. We got this. And I guess this goes around like this, does it? Clarabelle, would this go around the neck? This is a collar like Clarabelle has. And I know this must be your little muff here. And isn't there a hat? Oh, there's a very lovely hat. Let me see. There. Now, how does she look, Howdy? Would you say this is the way you want her to look? Oh, you're wonderful, Mr. Smith. And, oh, gosh, you look cute, little Sandra. All right, now, come on. Let's get on with this thing here. We've got our little actress, and we've... Yes, sweetie. Yes, sure. You just do what Howdy tells you. I don't know what we're supposed to do yet. We've got our little actress here. We have her all dressed up as Jennifer Jones. What's this? Oh, the script. Movie scene script. Is this for you, Howdy, or is this for little Sandra? Oh, that's for Sandra, Mr. Smith. I know my part by myself. You give it to her, okay? All right, this is supposed to be for you. And Romeo and Juliet. I suppose you're supposed to play Juliet. Well, now, Howdy, we need a lot of things. We need lights, and we need cameras, and we need a producer. And what are we going to do about all that? Well, that's what I was going to tell you about, Mr. Smith. Now, Clarabelle, you get the lights all set over there. And besides, Clarabelle, you get your movie camera. And Mr. Smith, you're going to be the director. And you get your dark glasses and that corny old beret that you brought back from your South American cruise. Oh, am I going to get a chance to wear my beret? Oh, good. Well, I'm going to be the producer, so I have my dark glasses here. And this is the beret there. And I have a megaphone. Oh, do I sit here, Clarabelle? All right, fine. So I'll sit here, and I got to see that everything's going on here. I got to get all my stuff here, too. I hope that while the lights are... Oh, is that the camera? Well, isn't that a nice camera? Where are you going to shoot from, Clarabelle? Going to shoot from over here, the turret lenses. That's fine. Oh, isn't that swell? All right, well, I'm the producer here. You all set? All right, lights. Action. Oh, get the clacker. Thank you very much. Clip. What does that say? Director, Mr. Smith. Fine, Howdy Doody Productions. Cameraman, Clarabelle J. All right, take number one. All right, let's have the clacker, please. That's fine. All right, lights, please. Lights. Action. Little action, Howdy Doody. Camera. Okay, Howdy, start it. Okay, buddy. Well, now, kids, we're going to do a scene from the very famous Shakespeare play, Romeo and Juliet. Now, you can come a little closer here, please, Sandra, if you will. And I'm going to play Romeo. And our little actress here is going to be Juliet. Okay, Juliet, you start. Go ahead, Juliet.
Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Oh, Juliet, dear, I am up here in my balcony. Where did you think I was?
I thought you were in Chicago.
Oh, no, Juliet, you must have me confused with Cuca, Fran, or Ollie.
Romeo, quiet. I hear the sound of a man's footsteps. It must be Louis, coming to steal me away from you.
Yeah, but honey, now wait. Look, if you're going to do that line, you see, if you were doing that line, you'd have to get more into it. You'd say, quiet, Romeo. I hear the sound of a man's footsteps. I think it must be Louis, coming to steal me away from you. See, you got to be excited there, see? All right, take it again, please. Cut the camera. All right, now wait. Oops. Howdy Doody, you take your line there right before she takes her speech. Hold it now, please. Action. Camera, Clarabelle. Take your line, Howdy. Okay. Oh, where were we? Oh, yeah, you must have me confused with Cuca, Fran, or Ollie.
Oh, Romeo, quiet. I hear the sound of a man's footsteps.
More excited.
It must be Louis, coming to steal me away from you.
Okay, Louis, drop the gun.
Oh, Romeo, thank you. Thanks. You have saved my life.
Yeah, but you got to... Cut, Clarabelle. Look, you got to get more. You're going to say, oh, Romeo, thank you. You have saved my life. I mean, you got to give it more and more and more push there. Let's try it again. Hold the camera, Clarabelle. All right, now, get ready, Howdy. Take your speech. Clarabelle, you get all set here to go. All right. Camera, go ahead, Howdy. Take your line. Okay, Louie. Drop the gun.
Oh, Romeo, thank you. You have saved my life.
Oh, then, Juliet, there's just one more thing for us to do. We must get married, for there is no one I love more than you, except the Flub-A-Dub.
Thank you, Romeo. I will marry you. Will you marry me?
Now, don't get me all mixed up, honey. And don't get it all mixed up. You see, now, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to say, thank you, Romeo. Will you marry me? Like that. I'll try it again. Oh, cut. All right. Camera, Clarabelle. Go ahead. Take it, Julie.
Thank you, Romeo. Will you marry me?
Oh, yes, Julie, I will, but only if you kiss me first. So come to my balcony, Juliet, and if you can find any room between the freckles, place a kiss upon my cheek. Oh, cut, Mr. Smith. Cut. Hold it. Very, very good. Clarabelle, that was good. Kids, how was that? You did a very, very good job. Thank you very much. I think that was well done. And now let's Clarabelle, you were very good, too. Yes, you were very good. All right, Clarabelle, let's bring the camera over here and let's open it up. Aren't you anxious to see this film? Clarabelle was shooting film of all that, and we're going to be showing you exactly what happened. Won't that be nice? All right, so let's, tell you what you do. You get that all set first. Tell you what I want to do. I want to take a... Clarabelle, where's the film? Clarabelle. Clarabelle, you didn't have any film in this thing. Did you forget to put in the film? You mean to tell me that little Sandra did all that for nothing? Oh, Clarabelle, here, take this. That's absolutely terrible, and you... Oh, you... Get off, Clarabelle. Now, here, tell you what we're going to do. I've got to have a good picture of this. Excuse me, here. Here, Howdy Doody, you get nice and set. You get nice and close there to Sandra. That's the way. I want to take a good picture of this because you did so very, very well, honey. My new camera here. Now, get close, Howdy Doody. That's right. Now, big smile. Look right toward me. Both of you. Say cheese. Cheese. There we are. All right, fine. Now, Clarabelle, here. Take this out and get this loaded right away, will you please? Oh, and see that that's developed. I'll have that picture before you leave today, okay? Is that all right with you, Howdy Doody? Huh? You feel all right about this? Oh, I feel all right, but... Oh, that Clarabelle, boy, oh, boy, that's an awful thing that she did, Mr. Smith. Well, now, look, don't you worry. Besides, I think we've got a little something else for you here. Here, this is a prize for you. A nice game of box-it that you can play as soon as you get home, okay, Sandra? And, what have you got, Clarabelle? Well, Clarabelle's got some kind of a surprise here. Flapdoodle. What do you mean, flapdoodle? Start the flapdoodle on? What for? Just make it go around? Howdy, do you know anything about this? Is it something... Well, I'll tell you what it's going to be, Mr. Smith. It better be something good because, Clarabelle, you know, you fix this by not having any film in there. Well, come on now, Flapdoodle. Flapdoodle, Clarabelle says you got something for her, so what is it, please? I'll wind them over here, Howdy. Now, wait a minute. That's it. What is it? It's a little Victrola record. Well, what's it supposed to be? Do you know about this, Clarabelle? Well, let's play it and see what it sounds like here. So, get her on. Start her up. Sandra. Yes, Sandra. Sandra, he wants you over here. I don't know what this is for. What are we going to be doing? Now, don't break this, Clarabelle. Now, be careful. We borrow this. Camera! Okay, Howdy, start it. Okay, buddy. Well, now, kids, we're going to do a scene from the very famous Shakespeare play, Romeo and Juliet. Now, you can come a little closer here, please, Sandra, if you will. And,
why, you made a recording of the whole thing,
and our little actress here is going to be Juliet. Okay, Juliet, you start. Go ahead.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Oh, Juliet, dear, I'm up here in my balcony. Well, isn't that where did you think I was? All right, now you take this off, Clarabelle. You take the record off. Oh, Juliet, you must have me confused with Cuca, Fran, or Ollie. There we are. All right, fine. Here, now you can have this record, and I think that was... Say, did you get that picture back? You get that picture back, and come on over here, honey. We'll take care of you. Clarabelle, for fooling us. You mean you have the picture developed already? Oh, look at this picture. I wonder if we can see this. Why, sure we can. Here is little Wanda, and Sandra, excuse me, and here's little Howdy Doody. And you're all set, honey. Instead of a moving picture, you've got the voice on the record and a picture of you and Howdy as you were acting, okay? All right, there you are, sweetie. And Clarabelle is going to take care of your costume for you, and you take this game home, all right? Well, Howdy, that was kind of a tough session there, that last letter. You going to try to do any more today? Oh, Clarabelle, boy, I thought that we were gone for a minute, but tell you what let's do, Mr. Smith. Let's show a movie, okay? Because we don't have to ask any letters for movies. You know, all the kids like them, so come on, Clarabelle, you show us a movie, would you? Okay, you go ahead, Clarabelle. In the meantime, I'll see that little Sandra here. You like this outfit? This is a real ermine cape. Do you know that? Isn't that lovely? All right, kids, and here the lights go out, and that means it's a Howdy Doody special coming up, and we're going to be with our pals, Mickey McGuire and his gang. And kids, they all want to be the Lindberghs of Tunerville. And once more, Mickey McGuire, he's going to prove that he is the Lindbergh of Tunerville. So look what he's doing here. They're all set, and they're making their flying machine. Says, them radio guys, they're going to be sorry they wouldn't broadcast my flight like I told them to. So poor Mickey's in trouble there. Have any of you kids ever thought about making your own flying machine? Boy, that'd be a job, wouldn't it? Well, anyway, they see a real nice place here. And this is the wealthy John Davis. Now, he's famous as the father of Stinky Davis. Remember Stinky? And the only privately owned plane in Tunerville. That is a beauty. Isn't that a lovely one? He says, I'll be back in a few minutes, sonny. Don't go near the plane. Oh, I wonder how many fathers and mothers have said that. Don't go near the street. Don't go near the plane. Well, there's McGuire in his shantytown plane. He says, let's watch him break his neck. So Stinky Davis and the kids go over. I guess they're just hoping that something will happen to Mickey. Says, will some of you guys help me start? The rest of you give me cheers. He wants a few cheers. I bet those cactuses, I bet they hurt. What's the plural of cactus? Cacti, I guess, isn't it? What's the plural of, what's more than one cactus, kids? Cactuses? I don't think so. I think it's cacti, isn't it? I don't know. What's the plural of mouse? Mice, oh yeah. Next time I'm going to be one of the ones who gives the cheers, says he. Plural of mouse is mice, and the plural of goose is geese, is it? Oh, geese. Goose, the plural of goose is geese, What's the plural of moose? No, the plural of moose. Meese? Mice. Mouses. I don't know. Well, anyway, Mickey's going through the cactuses. Mice. Plants. Sticky plants. Sticky. Oh, Mick! Say, wasn't Mickey fortunate to have that parachute there? Or isn't that a parachute? That's his Uncle Willie's pants. So the little girl says, "You're just showing off in front of me, that's all." Oh, there was Dinky Davis. He says, "Come on," he says, "maybe I can work my father's plane." So Stinky Davis is about to take the little girl for a ride in his father's plane. Remember what Daddy said to him? What did Daddy say? What did Daddy say to Stinky? Do you remember? Don't go near the plane. Says it's easy. All you have to do is pull these sticks back and forth. Oh, he's going backwards. Look at it. There's a lot more, kids, but I'm afraid we're not going to have time to tell you today. We will show you on our next show, okay? All right, kids. Well, now, Howdy Doody, I like your idea very much. We're all the boys and girls right in. Don't you think that's a good idea, Clarabelle? So, look, kids, suppose we tell you all now, if you have some particular problem, we're going to do our best to tell you, just as much as we can about it and the solution to that problem. Is that right, Howdy Doody? Well, yes, sir, Mr. Smith. And kids, we'd like to do just as many letters as possible. Just make sure that they're good, interesting things, will you? And then what do we do, Mr. Smith? Well, then we'll take the letters that you think are the most interesting, and we'll try to answer the problems right on the... Oh, there's someone at the door. You go ahead and take care of that, Clarabelle, please. We'll answer your problems right on the air. That is, the problems that are the most interesting. And, what do you have here, Clarabelle? A telegram from Heffel-Sniffer Booglegut. How do you read it? It's your own telegram. Go ahead. I don't want to read it. Go ahead. You read it. Oh, okay, Mr. Smith. It says, the elephant will be here Friday. His name is Ranny, and I have arranged with the Hunt Brothers Circus to have him come to Howdy Doody on Friday. He is from India, so maybe the animal friend that the Flub-A-Dub wants to see is Ranny the elephant, signed Heffel-Sniffer Booglegut. How do you like that, Clarabelle? Kids, the elephant will be here Friday, and wonderful news. Maybe it'll be the one at the elephant. Oh, there goes our cuckoo. Well, kids, come on. That means it's time for us to leave, so let's go.
It's Howdy Doody time. It's Howdy Doody time. Bob, Sis, and Howdy Doo. Say howdy do.
Okay, let's wave. So long, Howdy. So long, little guy.
So long, kids. So long, Mr. Smith. And, I can't wait to see that elephant, Mr. Smith. Maybe it's just what the Flub-A-Dub wants. Well, kids, before we leave, don't forget that portions of the Howdy Doody Show are electrically transcribed.